Greetings to all the lovely ladies and gentlemen out there. I'm your host, the ProGent, and today I wanted to itch a particular desire I have now and again when I watch anime. And that's ultra-violent gore. Now, I'll be the first to say, I'm not a big fan of live-action gory movies. Most of the time. Gore always feels distastefully done, and when used in the right way, say, in a good anime, can be really scary, or, more likely, gnarly. Yes, I did just look for a way to say the word gnarly. Deal with it, this is Genocyber. Right, so I'm gonna get this out of the way now. Genocyber is super graphic. And any young babs who are looking for happy adventures with Hamtaro, get the fuck out. Yeah, that's the first fuck on ProGent, and you wanna know why? Because it's Genocyber. Now, this isn't the best anime, nor a bad one. It's right down the middle, and sometimes you need an okay anime in your life. Especially when you get awesome visuals, a badass score, and more blood than a Tarantino film. What exactly is Genocyber, you might be asking? Well, allow me to enlighten you. Genocyber is a 5-episode, 3-part OVA series directed by Koichi Ohara of Burst Angel fame. The series is about a pair of psychic sisters that the government have experimented on to create the ultimate biological life form. Our main cast includes Final Fantasy VI's Gao, Major Kusanagi's stunt double, Albert Wesker's brother-in-law, Dana Scully, Reba McClane, Dr. Sam Shepard, and the namesake of the series, Mewtwo. The story of Genocyber takes place at 3 different times. The initial story involves Elaine, a feral girl, trying to escape capture from the super government who wishes to use her and her sister Diana to create the bioweapon Genocyber. Genocyber is essentially all-powerful and could destroy the world if left unchecked, but as usual, the government thinks they'll be able to control such a being. Into the second portion of the series, Elaine has met several characters who try to either take her in and protect her, or threaten her and the friends she makes, which allows her to unleash some psychic destruction on them. Elaine's protector, Myra, is doing all she can to keep her out of the hands of Kenneth Reed, a man who claims to be Elaine and Diana's father, who wishes to unleash Genocyber's power. Spoiler alert, he does, and the world goes to hell. Genocyber destroys everything, and the rest of the story is a post-apocalypse where the sisters' minds within Genocyber question if this power should be allowed to continue. On top of that, a young blind girl and her boyfriend are trying to make ends meet in a broken and dysfunctional world. It's a very philosophical approach coming from a show that gives us some deliciously juicy gore shots. So, next comes the controversy behind that gore. In most forms of media, there's an unwritten rule that pretty much everyone follows. No violence towards children. Even in otherwise extremely violent media, you don't usually see kids being targeted. I've talked about Now and Then Here and There, watched and cried through Grave of the Fireflies, and seen Czeslaw Mayer from Bakano tortured into apathy, so I'm no stranger to brutality against children in anime. And unfortunately, in reality, children are all too often victims of violence. Genocyber has some ultra-graphic depictions of viscera, and a few instances of this involve children. One in particular stands out to me, a scene where a helicopter guns down a group of children in very graphic detail. If that kind of graphic content disturbs you, then Genocyber is really not something you're gonna enjoy, and that's understandable. For my part, I actually enjoy Genocyber, partly because there is a part of me that enjoys that kind of senseless gore from time to time. But Genocyber does offer something beyond that. If you actually take the time to pay attention as you watch, you'll find some very interesting political dialogue on biological and psionic warfare that certainly kept me interested. On top of that, Genocyber is actually beautifully animated. Like, unfairly beautifully animated. Let me show you an example. Despite the controversy around it, Genocyber is definitely an interesting anime, with awesome animation and some surprisingly well-written messages behind all of the gore and destruction. I like the animation enough where I actually own a production cell from the show. Is Genocyber the best? Far from it. Is it the worst? Hell no. Is it extremely graphic and are there maybe one or two scenes that can make you uncomfortable? Very yes. But if you can stomach the gore, the animation quality alone is well worth the watch. I've been the Professional Gentleman, and thank you for squirming. You want to know what the best part about 30 dead baby jokes are? There's 30 of them. Wait, fuck, I messed that joke up. Thanks for watching. As always, a thank you to Andy Lita for keeping me looking so fine. Check out his work in the description below. If you enjoyed the show, please click on that thumbs up over there. It helps us out a lot. If you've got suggestions for something I can review in the future, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And of course, subscribe to my channel for future content.
Love ya, boy.